You know what time it is. The king is here. The king is back. First of all, if you're new to this channel, welcome to the kingdom. Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend. Shalon Swag, so happy Friday. Happy Friday, my guy. Late night, early morning stream. I have to unlock this Max Holloway. I have 2 more fights and then you can jump back into ranked.
I would be a gladiator.
Another finish for Max Holloway. He embodies the fighting spirit of his home state of Hawaii. Max Holloway.
He's violent. He's aggressive. I was put on this world to fight.
Alright, let me put up the poll. This is fire right here. This Legends joint. Alright, so I got 2 more fights to unlock. Look, they got upstairs, downstairs. The videos. We go watch all the videos. I'll come back and do all that. I'm just gonna do the fight first. Look at this. This is litty though. This is clean. This is clean. Look at that.
You can't leave it to these guys. We got some bad judging.
It seems like Volkanovski is faster than ever.
That's the journey. Anybody that sit here and tell you this is an easy journey is lying to you.
Yo. Oh, they got the fireworks. Yeah, this is litty.
To the level of competition he faces. And he knows this is one of the most dangerous challengers he's ever faced in Justin Gaethje. This man puts himself in danger every single fight.
These are 2 of the most skilled guys in the world. This is going to be fun. Holloway does a lot of his work with his hands, but if you're just boxing Max Holloway, you are behind.
Justin Gaethje is one of the best leg kickers in the sport. Oh, good left hook by Max.
Oh,
he hurt him.
He hurt him.
Gaethje still valiantly pressing forward.
Oh!
Ooh.
I think he broke his nose.
Yeah.
That nose is destroyed.
Ooh.
And his mouth is wide open.
A good right hand to that jaw could be the end of the fight for him.
Broken nose.
Beautiful low kick. Look at that leg of Max. It's busted up. Max is such a tough guy, though. He ignores it. Oh! Another one.
Yeah, Holloway's going to have to switch stance here.
Gaethje putting on the pressure.
It's a different look in Gaethje's eyes now.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, Max is in trouble.
All right, so here it is, 5th and final round.
This is a 11 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Oh, Gaethje covering up. Holloway continues to fire, and now a counter right from Gaethje.
Wow, what a combination by Holloway.
Gaethje still dangerous here, under 3 minutes to go.
That was a nasty combination. Max switched up the speed, extended it to 4 or 5 punches. Justin took the
Let me spin the kicks right now.
And that is not a skill Holloway always had. That's something he developed, that little spinning kick, and he does it.
I gotta
Very,
activate
very
the
close.
flow.
Very impressive. It's a real hard skill, too.
Less than 2 minutes now to go in this 5th and final round. Just missed with the left there. Oh, there it is again. Justin Gaethje.
Okay, close stay there. That's this punch is not like just an AG and retrieve.
I mean, I don't know that Max Holloway's ever looked better. And we're talking about a guy that defended the featherweight championship multiple times.
Oh no.
The toughest opponent he's ever fought. And he's fighting his best fight right now.
Other than that, virtuoso performance against Calvin Kattar.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. But it wasn't that level, right? Calvin Kattar's not Justin Gaethje.
Holloway's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Wow, what a fight. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with... Man, this Max Holloway is something else. Like when he wins by
I gotta
decision.
knock him out.
The esteemed Mark Goddard, our referee for this one.
I think at this point, Gaethje has to kind of empty the gas tank here. Go back to the guy that fought Michael Johnson and just be a bit reckless.
Oh, punishing hook from Justin Gaethje, and not the first time he's landed that weapon tonight.
And that is not a skill Holloway always had. That's something he developed, that little spinning kick, and he does it. Very, very close. Very impressive. It's a real hard skill, too.
Less than 2 minutes now to go in this 5th and final round. Holloway. To decide the BMF championship.
Get out.
All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up.
Oh no.
Just as we were talking about him in the zone, he got absolutely cracked.
I mean, beautiful shot landed there. Honestly, Johnny killed all of his momentum.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Got it. Nice.
A lot of people say, why would you do that against one of the most dangerous 155ers that can take your lights out? Use up 4 rounds.
An absolute stunner at UFC 300. Oh my God!
And I'm like, because Justin Gaethje is a stand-up guy. If the roles was reversed, I think he would have gave me the shot.
That's a warrior.
That's
a
crazy.
real warrior. That's a BMF.
Nice. One more. Now I lost my guy. Yeah, this is amazing. The sound, everything. Yeah. Alright. So I have to go to the last one.
That's the journey. Anybody that sit here and
It
tell you
seems like Volkanovski is faster than ever.
You can't leave it to these guys. We got some bad judging.
I went out there and shut Max down. I literally beat him at his own game.
I think it was this one, right? Science of boxing. This is so tight, yo. I'm not gonna lie, this is litty. Let me go down here. I think this is where it's at. Oh yeah, this is clean, yo. This is clean. Time!
Kelvin Cater is one of the most proficient boxers in the sport.
And if he can get past Max Holloway, he puts himself right in the conversation. Max Holloway is a guy that fights with so much pressure that if you are not well prepared, he is going to overwhelm you.
Ready, fight. The tension of a UFC main event.
the lead up to that fight, the man was just saying that he had better boxing. Told me that if this was high school,
I'd be a senior, he'd be a freshman. In that octagon, I'm gonna treat him like the freshman.
so I just had to let him know.
Yeah, let him know. Get him, Max. Yeah. Ooh, that body shot.
Oh, Cater getting worked here up against the fence, but he fires right back. What a fight! Dean, our referee for this one.
What's the objective? Land 2 elbows.
High velocity elbow is
Oh my goodness! How tough is Kelvin Cater? And what an elbow on Max Holloway.
Holloway's cardio holding up beautifully as usual. Strength and conditioning always a priority for him, and that allows himself to throw like this at such a pace. Under 2 minutes now to go. Good footwork for Max Holloway offensively, defensively. His volume is something with which to contend, man.
John, that's one thing that most people don't give Max credit for. It's that beautiful stance, getting forward, hands always moving, and overwhelming his opponents with his volume.
Man, imagine how quickly his hands must move at a buffet. Look at that cross.
I mean, he's got that cross going, man. It's all about the speed, setup, and timing. When you got a ball, get the punch to the target.
Cater's thigh really starting to show signs of bruising now. That is a deep... Back and forth we go. Seconds remaining here in round 4. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, let's take a look back at some. You ready to fight? Ready. Good. Calvin Cater seems pretty sound of mind despite all the damage absorbed, but he will need a finish if he is going to move into this division's top 2 or 3.
A miracle. This is not... He doesn't have hope. He is wishing and hoping on a prayer, praying for a miracle because there's no other way that he wins this fight. And with the way Max Holloway has looked, it does not seem like that prayer is going to be answered.
Man, Holloway at his relentless best. No breathing room for the opponent as he continues to press forward here. And man, Holloway looks like a 10-round fighter tonight. Looks like he could go an hour.
Yeah.
Hit the movement.
Over 1,400 strikes.
And I mean, Calvin has hit him. Calvin has hit him. Calvin has landed his best punches, and it has not deterred Max Holloway at all. So at this point, it's Calvin Cater just getting beat up. And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand The power that these guys are striking with.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Cater's eye appears to be closing up by the second. Under 3 minutes now to go in this one. All right, so there it is again, champ. The lead hook, no telegraph, no tell, and a lot behind it as well.
Yeah, you can't really prepare for it because there's no windup. He's throwing in combination. He's doing it in a way that makes it very difficult for you to pick up. It's going to be a hard thing to change, but he's got to not get discouraged.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
We've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. 1 minute to go in the fight. Oh, and there's that hook again, but this time the opponent was ready. Nice job to get in the way.
Because he doesn't spar anymore, dude's more dangerous than ever. Everybody just stop sparring right now. This is crazy round of fighting.
Wow, what a fight.
Wow, what a performance by Max Holloway.
I've sat in this seat for nearly 10 years. I'm not sure I've seen anything quite like that performance.
That was impressive, man.
The freshman game to play, baby. Let's go. I'm the best boxer in UFC, baby. Let's go. What? I'm the best boxer.
Hey, Dana, he shouted it in the cage. Do you think he's the best boxer in the UFC?
He's one of the all-time greats, period. Fighting.
I should be good, right? I unlocked everything. Do I get the Max Holloway? Okay, I did that one. Okay, so I did all three of them, right? Okay. I did that one. I did that one over there, and I did that one. Okay. So it should be unlocked now. I did all three. What's up here? So I did all of that. Alright, that should be good now. I'm out. I'll get out of here. Okay, I cleared everything. So I unlocked them. Alright, let's go to range. Okay, lightweight. Yeah, I think I got him.
Ready to fight? Ready.
I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury.
It's a luxury. I've never had one over the course of my entire career. But fighting guys that are taller, you struggle whenever they are very aware of such a massive advantage. This guy is going to try and use this tonight.
Oh, that is a huge land with the right hand for Max Holloway. I'm not sure how much more the opponent can take.
You will not stand in there if you're getting hit in the face by those strikes with Max Holloway. When Max is throwing, it seems like he's just touching you early, but later he really starts to set down on his punches to finish fights.
All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
Oh, there's that signature left from Conor.
Well, he's a good southpaw, right? So it comes from the opposite side. He does a good job of throwing the jab and that left cross follow.
That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your toughness.
Man, this is crazy. He's hurt, but he's still firing.
Holloway looks fresh, man.
Oh, beautiful job by him there. It's not a single strike, everything in combination.
Yeah, John, it's entry, it's timing. He's doing everything right, and it leads to him landing those punches in combination.
Matchmakers are smiling to our immediate right as both fighters continue to get off here early.
I mean, both of these guys are on the front foot. Both are working very hard, but they both need to be a little bit more responsible defensively.
Holloway wide-eyed as he presses forward as usual.
I mean, Max.
How about the short check hook? I think his eyes might have crossed.
His eyes crossed, he rolls back in his head. This dude is hurt. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. Oh. Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Oh, both fighters land simultaneously. 30 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effect.
He's just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot that can be done, but those traditional leg kicks.
All right, so Hawaii's Max Holloway trying to put the finishing touches on this one. Not necessarily the volume we saw in that record-setting performance against Calvin Kattar, but he has been throwing punches in bunches tonight.
He's one of the only people that can strike at this rate. He's one of the only people that can continue to go and build as the fight gets longer. He's a tremendous striker, but it's that volume, man, that not many.
Oh, so there's the one at the end of the round. He got knocked down near the end of it, saved by the bell. He will live to fight on. The question is for how long. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night.
Set him down.
All right, round two.
Oh, he didn't want to take blood, huh?
Hook to the head there by Conor. Oh, he landed a nice shot there, and you gotta wonder aloud if his opponent even tried.
Oh, no.
Went too hard early, and now he's paying for it. Now it's time for you to go and really put it.
There it is. Let's go, Max. That was the Shrimp Linguine combo. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the kingdom. And I'm taking all fights.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Good. Good.
All right, early round one here, big reach advantage, DC. We'll see if he can employ that patented jab.
Yes, he has to maintain distance. He's the taller guy. So every time his opponent tries to enter, he's going to have to take something on the way inside.
Oh, pretty good combination of leg kicks there by Holloway. No better volume striker in UFC history than Max Holloway, adding to his totals tonight.
He landed a nasty uppercut a moment ago.
As usual, Holloway's hands and feet are in sync.
Yeah, moving the way that you're supposed to. If you're putting on a technique video, use Max Holloway's stance and ability to press as your guy. How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion.
Man, these guys have some body investment as the counter lands.
It's going to pay dividends down the stretch.
Oh, huge left.
Oh, my goodness.
Feint by Max blessed Holloway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're going to see him start to really show the effects of his body work. I love a fighter that makes that investment into the body early to get the dividends later in the fight.
Invested in the body early. There's the counter again.
Ooh, John, I think that one hurt him.
Body shot.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's going to fall.
Max Holloway at his best in the stand-up here tonight. Could there be any better representation of Hawaiian MMA than Max Blessed Holloway? All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Under a minute to go in the round. Misses with the left hook. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, now we got some blood, ladies and gentlemen. It looks as though that shot has cut him open.
Now we're in a fight.
Let's go.
Now we're in a fight, John. I mean, we got the blood flowing. Guys got a cut. Let's see how this fight plays out going forward.
Final seconds of the round. 5 minutes down, potentially 20 to go. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up. Round 2, Conor McGregor versus Max Holloway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, nice job with the slip and dip there.
I mean, I love that. I love his ability to see punches coming in his direction and just slightly move to get his head off the center line.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it showed. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Holloway just looked completely locked in from the moment he hit that tunnel tonight, and really all week. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Just over 3 minutes to go. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides.
Oh.
I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurt for sure.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish his opponent's midsection. Had a lot of success with it in the previous round, and picking up exactly where he left off. Strength and conditioning always. And he's able to work his way back to his feet.
Yeah.
That's what it is right there. He was flowing, and then you need a strike like that to get him off his game.
But that's exactly why we love MMA. Anything can happen at any moment, and you just saw it on full display there.
Oh, McGregor's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Oh, and he caught the kick. Well, they made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. All right, that horn marks the end of the round, and McGregor's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockout.
You good? Good.
All right, here we go, third and final round. Keeping him honest with the jab. Holloway's eye starting to swell now.
Oh! Man, that landed clean.
Oh, man, how clean is that as he gets the kick right below the elbow to the body?
He better keep that elbow tucked. You cannot take these body kicks.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is... Oh, the big left hook.
Even if he's hurt, he will still fight back.
Rips the body there. Oh, Max Holloway here as he lands the cross yet again. Not much being done defensively, Jim.
I mean, you know it's coming. It's on you to stop it. If you don't stop it, Max will continue to go.
Again to the body with conviction.
If you're new to the channel, welcome to the kingdom.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called us.
How about it, folks?
I had to knock him down 7 times.
Ready? Ready? Let's go to work. Come
July 3rd is a special day. And not only special in the Anik household, special to every MMA fan, because that was the day the voice of the Octagon was born. Happy birthday, Johnny.
Wow, DC remembering my birthday. You know, as we get older, we don't want people to remember our birthdays, but I appreciate that very much. Coming up on 50 years old in a couple years, DC. It's getting ugly. Nice stick and move there by Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's worked hard to shore some things up defensively, and she is certainly in a good striking groove here tonight. Tremendous footwork from Joanna Jędrzejczyk, both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, and just range and distance management is what I believe that Jędrzejczyk has become known for. Her ability to control space, timing, and distance allow for her to have all the success that we've seen her have.
Well, she got caught overextending there a little bit, champ. She has gotten off to an aggressive, albeit not effective.
Yeah, but then that's the question. When do you abandon the game plan and reel everything in? This young lady needs to reel it all in right now.
Oh, and there's another leg kick just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fighter.
She is fighting a one-legged fighter, a wounded gazelle right in front of a hungry lion. That is not a great position to be.
Oh, beautifully done. Got the foot right there to the midsection yet again.
I mean, this young lady has taken so much damage to the body. I wonder aloud whether or not she's going to really struggle as the fight goes on.
Well, her body work has always drawn rave reviews, but she has really taken it to the next level here tonight. Total volume to the body all night, and she's not throwing every one of them with fight-ending intentions. A lot of bruising on the ribs of the opposition. Oh, big power strikes landed on both sides. And that one certainly found the target. Well, Jędrzejczyk in a really good striking groove here. Patel, Kubis, Mike Brown in her corner really like what they have seen here early out of the former strawweight queen. Blood dripping now from the lip. Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point. That's a beautiful body kick.
Oh, and again! Final seconds here. And she caught the kick. Oh, gorgeous straight punch there shortly after she catches the leg. So she has got her opponent's timing down to a T right now. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Jędrzejczyk's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. Well, she's dealing with a pretty big cut now. We'll see if we can isolate exactly where it happened in that previous round.
Man, she took way too many shots in round one. She was not being responsible defensively, and ultimately she is paying for it because now she's having a real tough time dealing with that cut.
All right, here we go with the start of round two. There is Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and on the other side, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Oh, she lands another strike to the body here and really just continuing to punish her opponent's midsection here in this round, just like she did in the previous one. Man, look at the bruising and the redness starting to appear on the left side of her body there. Not good. Oh, beautiful slip by her there. She seems to have this acute awareness of not where the strike is being thrown necessarily, but where it's going to end up.
Where it's going to end up, she knows where she does not need to be. So when her opponent throws right at the chin, she moves very slightly to avoid those strikes. If she stands still, she would need a ton of damage, take a ton of damage, but she is never where her opponent intends for her to be. Oh, nice inside kick.
ever been a marauding force in the women's strawweight division like Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
No, there has not, John. John, she is hurt very, very bad. I cannot believe how well she set up that head kick. Now, she needs to find the finish.
Oh, with authority, the body.
She's hurt, and she's still firing back in there.
Lands a good series of kicks here.
You got to find a way to kind of go forward, earn some respect, let your opponent know that if he keeps walking you down, doesn't matter how much you tuck the chin, you're going to get cracked.
Under 90 seconds to go. Pretty good deception as she lands another body kick there.
Yes, she's got to start tucking that elbow. She keeps taking those body shots. It's really going to hurt her down the stretch.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, that one dropped her. Man, she just peppered her with another shot to the head.
She better keep her hands high or she is going to get knocked out. Oh.
Turning shot.
Yeah, she is a phenomenal fighter. She was fighting so beautifully, and then she got rocked. That was amazing. That is how fast things can change in the world of mixed martial arts.
All right, so the round is over. All right, so there is the horn, so we will see another.
You ready, John? Ready? Let's go to work.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Jędrzejczyk going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Oh, tremendous footwork on display by her there.
Yeah, beautiful countering, beautiful slipping, beautiful movement. It all starts with the feet, though. Before her head can move off that center line, she's got to be active with her feet. That's exactly what she did.
Nice feint there to the right by Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Oh! Big right hand.
She slammed her hand back there. This could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent very, very badly.
Oh, big left.
Oh, body shot.
Jędrzejczyk gets caught. Oh! Oh!
Another one!
One more to the body for good measure. Fight-ending intention.
She has fought.
Just like that, that will do it. And still, the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world.
I don't have words to describe this woman. I believe she is the best. She's elite in everything, and she is still the UFC world champion.
If you're new to the channel, welcome to the kingdom. Welcome to the kingdom.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 36 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Well, she came in as the undisputed queen of the 115-pounders, and Joe, that is exactly the way she goes out. There she is, and still UFC Women's Strawweight Champion.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round one of this stand-up-only fight is underway. A friendly reminder of the rules set, not a whole lot of them, but you can't grapple or wrestle at all, and if the fight does hit the canvas, no follow-up strikes permitted on the ground.
Look at him working, trying to shut the limit out.
Nice stick move there by Yair Rodriguez. I would think, DC, this is a hard guy to simulate in training. Creates a lot of different angles, manages distance well, and he's doing all of that and then some here tonight. Rodriguez trying to move into striking range. He's not going to force the issue, though.
He will not make a mistake. His hands are always high. He's got that beautiful wide stance. He's on his toes, constantly ready to explode and take advantage of any opportunities presented to him.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it. All right, early round one action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He hasn't landed anything. He's going to empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight when it's not working.
Rodriguez put it all together here on the feet tonight. He's bounced around a little bit from training camps, Jackson Wink MMA, Kings MMA. He's had a lot of good influences in his young MMA career. Oh, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done by this fighter.
Man, not sure if he wanted to eat all of that head kick, but he did. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs. Rodriguez's eye now closing up.
Holloway is a very good strategist when it comes to building his fight plan. And right now, I mean, it could not have gone any better in round one for Max Holloway.
So the unofficial numbers thus far, 53 total strikes have now landed for Yair Rodriguez. Holloway's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Holloway does a lot of his work with his hands, but if you're just boxing Max Holloway, you are behind. He's that good with his activity and his volume.
Oh, nice land there by Yair Rodriguez, DC. There are so many different layers and dynamic strikes in the arsenal of Yair Rodriguez. The opposition just never knows what's...
Oh, man! The audible of that strike from our vantage point. I don't even know how to put it into words.
Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at this one.
All right, here we go with our second round. It is Max Holloway and Yair Rodriguez. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, another debilitating kick to the leg. I mean, can you say,
are you going to be the guy that gets stopped by leg kicks?
I'm afraid of the big left hand lands upstairs. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. And he caught the kick. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas. He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety, find a way that you can recover.
Holloway still firing offense back. Huge left hand for Holloway. Oh, that power one got through as well.
You better keep those hands high.
Blitz comes at you with that lead jab.
Max Holloway keeps those hands out in front of him, being able to pick up shots defensively, but also allows for him to get his offense going whenever he decides to.
Oh! Well, keep that finger on the punch counter, bud.
Fuck.
Total strikes have landed for Yair Rodriguez. Landed with 45% accuracy tonight against Max Holloway. Oh, look alive out there. He got caught with the lead hook again.
I love this lead hook because it's so quick.
Oh, my goodness. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Fuck!
There's a little smile, wasn't it?
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so this highly anticipated stand-up-only event is now underway. Friendly reminder on the rules, and hopefully you play by them. No grappling of any type, so if you like striking, this is the event for you. Also, fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. This is a stand-up-only event. Let's see how it plays out. Oh, nice right cross from O'Malley. He can shoot a basketball, he can hit a baseball, and man, can he land a right cross.
I mean, he is such a tremendous athlete. You see it in the way that he moves. You see it in how fast he gets that right hand to the target. That is a great punch by Sean O'Malley.
O'Malley has a striking advantage against most guys in this division. It gives you a lot to look at.
Yeah, it gives you a lot to look at, a lot to think about. His hands are always there where they need to be.
Massive head kick. We'll see if he can follow it up. All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that left hand.
Yeah, he's got a great left hand. He's so long for the weight. Then he pops the jab and just darts it with the left hand. And you see it on full display right now.
Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs, no good if it doesn't land.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a game plan, but if it's not landing, he's got to be careful not to get countered because he's overextending him so much. If he gets countered, he may go to sleep.
Oh, man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it right in the midsection. You better start to tuck those elbows, or he's going to really struggle with that down the stretch.
All right, so O'Malley perhaps inching closer to that flow state now, lands with the right cross yet again.
I mean, it's the best punch. And if you don't stop Sean O'Malley or deter him, he will throw that strike over and over again.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Man, I'm not sure how... Man, that was crazy. He was rocking and rolling, and then he got rocked.
He was fighting so well, and he took that big shot that rocked him. I wonder if he's going to be able to regain all of that momentum.
Oh, another combination, continuing to keep his opponent on that back foot.
Johnny does a good job of just being relaxed. You have to be relaxed if you're going to carry your hands so low. You got to be mindful of how to defend yourself. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. Oh, this could do it. O'Malley's nose is gone. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down just before the horn, so he'll walk back to his corner here. We'll see if they can get him physically, mentally back into the fight. What a moment at the end of that round. Okay, you can do this. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage him.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Oh, the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley lands the left hand yet again. He's about as accurate with that thing as anybody in this division.
I think that's what's most impressive about Sugar Sean O'Malley, is even though he's still young in his career, he has a patience and a calmness about himself in there that not many people possess. But that left hand can only land because he doesn't show you anything as he gets ready to throw it.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
A lot of strikes of consequence coming your way when you fight Sean O'Malley. Moving really well here in this one.
Yeah, he's moving really well, man. This guy's a high-level striker, great boxer, can affect...
Straight right hand on the counter is good. Just over 2 minutes to go.
crazy fight.
Perfect timing.
Lights up the masses here at Madison Square Garden.
Jeez Louise.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
There it is. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the kingdom.
Well, Sugar Sean O'Malley had some...
There it is. Okay. I'll be back. I'm gonna do an intermission. Now I could do Max versus Connor. Alright. Where's Connor at? Alright, I'll be back. Welcome to the kingdom. Happy Friday, early morning Friday.
Well, with respect to UFC 300, the Spear Show, and anything else, there is nothing quite like a Conor McGregor pay-per-view. That is our reality tonight, DC.
The type of emotion that this man brings out of his fans, I don't know that we've ever seen anything like it. It's always an experience when the notorious Conor McGregor makes his way to the octagon. But when it comes to the skills, he has A-plus skills across the board. He's got tremendous striking, he's got great cardio, unbelievable hand speed, and his boxing has jumped levels since preparing to fight Floyd Mayweather. This guy is absolutely world-class.
A lot of people don't like the word clutch in professional sports, but he seems to have that as well, an ability to rise to the occasion. We'll see if he can channel that prime form tonight in another big spot. Conor McGregor. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, we can only hope before Max Holloway's career is said and done that the UFC touches down in Hawaii, because this athlete deserves as much. Future Hall of Famer, maybe the best boxer on the roster, and one of your best friends in the sport as well.
If there's a guy that deserves to fight in front of an adoring home crowd, it's Max Holloway. Max Holloway is one of those guys that has shown time and time again that he's willing to fight anyone. And John, we were so worried about him at UFC 300 against Justin Gaethje. What did he do? Not only did he fight well, he was able to secure the biggest win and knock out his career. Now, Max is starting to feel the stardom that his fighting style seems to require.
Max Holloway with another massive opportunity in front of him tonight. More often than not, he capitalizes. We'll see how it goes. Max Holloway set to fight the notorious Conor McGregor. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the intros, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the notorious Conor McGregor. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
Ready. Ready. All right, here we go. The rematch is upon us. Conor McGregor and Max Holloway, they met for the first time with a Boston, Massachusetts backdrop in 2013. Fans are excited that they've been rebooked tonight.
They are such different fighters today opposed to who they were so many years ago. Max Holloway today is an absolute savage, but he's got to get Conor McGregor to respect him. And for Conor McGregor, he needs to go out there and be a sniper. Find the range, force Holloway to make a mistake, and capitalize on it.
Man, that was a pretty big head kick a moment ago. Some high-level, calculated striking on display here in the early going of this title fight, champ.
Yeah, it's a great fight, man. These two fighters have made their way to the pinnacle of the sport. They need to take their time and make sure they don't make any mistakes that are going to cost them a world championship.
Nice job by Conor McGregor on the feet. You got to think his longtime chief corner, John Kavanagh, likes what he is seeing out of his pupil early tonight. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. And another hook landed there by Max Blessed Holloway.
Oh, back and forth to go.
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. So just over 20 total strikes have found the mark for Conor McGregor. Ooh, he landed a huge hook there.
Good jab there by the champion. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Under a minute to go in our opening round. All right, so there it is again. Holloway landing that cross largely at will tonight.
Yeah, Max Holloway is a master of finding ways to hit.
Oh, my goodness. You don't see coming.
Johnny,
massive head kick there.
Sorry, my man. Johnny's hurt very, very bad. What a setup. Oh, nice right hand.
So under 30 seconds to go in what has been a pretty entertaining and active first round. Holloway's
This dude is hurt, and he's still firing back.
What a round. All right, so that round is in the books. McGregor's got a cut to deal with above the eye, or perhaps better put, the cut man has got to deal with it. We'll see if he can stop the bleeding. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
All right, DC, here we go. Round two. How good is this? Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor. Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs. McGregor's boxing looks sharp here tonight. We talk about him as a master of distance management, but he also uses his long reach to great effect. It's one thing to have a long reach, it's another to use it. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. McGregor gets lit up by that straight punch. Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those at the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body, even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet. At some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
Oh, man, just as we were talking about him in the zone, he got absolutely cracked.
I mean, beautiful shot landed there. Honestly, Johnny killed all of his momentum.
Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow. All right, into full guard here, DC. I know you don't like hanging out here for too long.
No, you don't want to stay there. Too much of a submission threat. You've got to pass.
Holloway's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. All right, so potentially an opportunity. Champ goes by the board. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now he's recovered.
Yeah, he's starting to recover. He needed to get that finish then, though, because now he's got his legs back under him.
Oh, nice strike by McGregor there.
I mean, Conor McGregor is a fantastic striker, and once again, that skill is on display.
Final seconds here. To the third round we go. Well, certainly looking at a 10-8 after that round, maybe even a 10-7, courtesy of the multiple knockdowns. Massive round there from Holloway. All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round, of which there were a lot.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Oh, nice jab. Oh! Body shot.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Look for him to throw that overhand here again. this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see if he has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, big ground strikes.
Oh, he's going to melt. Holloway's going to try to melt him here.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Holloway's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Well, you must laud the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got it.
Yeah, he's got to pull it off.
Big shots here. Oh, is that going to do it? Yes, is it in still? Max Holloway, the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world.
This guy is amazing, John. Time and time again, he puts his skills on display. What a beast the champion is.
All right, huge TKO victory for him tonight. We'll re-rack the replays for you now.
Yeah, I mean, he got him on the ground, and he went to work with the ground and pound. And you could see he was intent on finishing his shot. He landed punch after punch after punch until eventually he got his opponent out of there.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, so you heard it there from Buffett. Goes into the books as a TKO for Max Blessed Holloway, and I'm sure he'll be FaceTiming you Monday morning to celebrate. What a huge win.
Huge win for Max Holloway. John, you and I have spoken, and we have called his fights for years, and he's only getting better. But that activity, I mean, we have seen this guy throw so many punches over the course of a fight, and once again, it is proven to be so effective as his opponents just kind of melt in front of him.
Yeah.
And he earns another massive TKO victory.
All right, congratulations to Max Blessed Holloway, likely coming back to a title fight near you in the not-too-distant future.
Welcome to the kingdom. Donald said, damn, lucky I got off, really? Is that true, Donald? Type the number 7 in the chat if you hit the like button or support it, hit notification bell or whatever, my guy. You on top of the leaderboard and all that?
Ready.
All right, so with that touch of the gloves, we are underway with this stand-up only fight. A couple of rules in play here, we remind you.
I'll meet you there.
No grappling of any type. Also, fighters cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see how it plays out. O'Malley gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Why'd you get off?
And these dudes, when they come together and they land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
O'Malley in perpetual motion laterally. A lot of feints, part of his game plan as well.
I love the angles that Sean O'Malley is able to create from that southpaw stance. He's always exactly where he needs to be.
All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Tired, bro.
He's
This
swinging,
sweaty.
but he's not having much success. He's got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight. Nasty uppercut lands right on the button. He almost put his opponent down. Still up right now, but he can find the finish there.
So you like this UFC? Yeah, I like it. 11 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And I've been streaming UFC since UFC 2, so UFC 2, UFC 3, UFC 4, UFC 5. You know, I was in the top 50 at least.
Yeah, the opponent's tough.
On all of them.
But his power,
yeah, I like this one.
very early.
I really like this one though.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am
With the pass today made it feel way more better. Yeah. Oh, was the pass today? That's why it feels like this. It feels way better.
The next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. This dude better start tucking his elbow.
It's actually realistic on how it's supposed to be, to where you don't have to do big combos now. The accumulation of somebody being hit in the same spot actually affects the game. So that's good.
And these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter.
Okay, nice leg work, thank you.
30 seconds to go in the round. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Nah, I like the stamina. I like this. I like the stamina. I like this. Everybody benefits. Everyone benefits.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmaker did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Interesting.
Confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. I'm not sure he's ever fought more on instinct in the octagon than what we're seeing here today.
You can see that he has a clear mind. He's not thinking anymore. The instinct has taken over, and it's allowed for him to charge out ahead of his opponent. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're going to see him start to really show the effects of this body work. I love in fighters that makes that investment into the body early to get the dividends later in the fight. Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Should have dealt with that kick, man. You got to check it early to try to deter guys from throwing those over and over again. Oh, they both threw really hard.
O'Malley's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Well, he says timing plus speed equals power. It's a pleasure to watch Sean O'Malley work on the feet.
Yeah, and it's never one direction. Sean O'Malley does a good job of stepping in both directions and always keeping his opponents confused.
Man, that was a massive shot to the head. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
John, he is so fast.
Oh, beautiful kick and management of range there.
Great job finding your opponent. You can run, but you can't hide against this man.
Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there, but he certainly found it. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. After that round, O'Malley's from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, back to the stools between rounds. That gives us time to look back at some of the replays, including some of those strikes that caused the damage, particularly to his forehead.
Damage to the forehead. Expect a lot of blood, but when you look at him, he looks like he still wants to be in there. It does not seem like the blood is affecting him. Now, you could want to be there as much as you want to, but you got to do things better defensively, or ultimately he's going to get you out of there. He's got to move his head, he's got to stay off the center line, and he's got to press forward, put his opponent on his heels.
All right, but well, all of a sudden we got a new storyline in this one, the cut on his forehead. We will keep an eye on it as this next round gets underway. Oh, another crushing leg kick. Man, that one left.
He is throwing his hip into every one of these kicks, and it is taking an effect on his opponent.
Big left hand now.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, both fighters land simultaneously.
Good shot.
Both of these guys going all out. High action fight here. Man, that leg kick lands again.
You got to check, man. You got to be aware that those leg kicks are coming.
Getting the better of his opponent here, and not just with his offense. Nice job to minimize the damage defensively. All right, so it's been a big narrative in the fight. The bruising on that thigh is now officially getting worse. He better make an adjustment soon.
He's got to do something. He's got to change.
On them, huge shots being landed on both sides. Man, this is a crazy shit to witness live. I think he knows what do I want to hit him with to get out of.
Oh my God, yo. Oh my God, I'm tripping.
this fight.
Oh, you won that. Oh my gosh. I messed up in the third round. I messed up in the third round. God damn it. Fuck. And I was beating his ass. Oh my gosh. Fucking fluke. Damn it.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with this highly anticipated stand-up only event. You gotta play by the rules here. There aren't a ton of them, but there is no grappling of any type, either on the feet or on the ground. Fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor as well, so that bears watching here as round one gets underway.
Oh, spinning kicks to the head. Wow. To the head, John. It is something to throw that kick at all, but to throw it up top, very impressive.
Well, a moment ago, he walked right into that uppercut and got his head snapped back.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's going to fall.
Champ, you first marveled at Yair Rodriguez on The Ultimate Fighter. In terms of his kicking game and his speed, I'm not sure there's a comp on this whole roster.
Yeah, I mean, Yair Rodriguez is explosive. He's got that real wide stance, hands up and out in front of him. The reason Yair finds success is because he's just such an athlete. This style was developed specifically for Yair Rodriguez. How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion.
Well, Yair Rodriguez closing the distance now, DC. You can just tell he's starting to gain some veteran chops now with several years on this UFC roster. Strikes landed on both sides. Oh, McGregor's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. So 40 total strikes have now landed for Yair Rodriguez. McGregor's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Top 10? I don't know.
Man, there it is again. It's been body kicks and punches tonight.
He better tuck that elbow. He cannot take all those body kicks.
Oh, man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it. What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot.
Why? Are you top 10?
Looks like it. All right, back to the stool, and round 2 now is upon us. Conor McGregor versus Yair Rodriguez. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Shot to the body here, blocked by McGregor. Oh, another strike to the torso right there. Gotta get better defensively, or that's going to be a real factor as this fight continues.
He's got to tuck that elbow. I mean, he's got that elbow flare, and every time his opponent...
How am I going to show you I'm in a fight?
Right to the body. He's got to do something different right now, or he's going to get to a point where he will not be able to continue this fight. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
This guy's just keep walking
Well,
back
he didn't see that hook
or
coming at all. He got cracked.
I mean, he got caught again. Trying to move his head.
Probably not.
Before he gets hit with this
I'm not
hook.
going to
It's
look
so
at it
quick
yet until I
that he
have
keeps
20
taking
wins.
it time and time again.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
I love a good check hook. It's a great shot for a high-level counter striker.
I haven't. What you mean? What do you mean? Because I don't want to get in. It's for personal reasons. The season just started, my guy. I don't want to look at the leaderboard yet until, you know what I mean? Until I get.
When it comes to landing those hooks, and I know
At
you'd
least
like
a
to play
couple,
Tony
like
Romo.
20 fights in or something.
I am almost
I
certain
only have
that
like
he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's
12
landed
fights.
every time he's thrown it. And as
11
the fight
fights
has
or
gone
something.
on, it is
For this
landing with
year.
more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised if we see another one that ends the fight.
Massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Both these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
Why you want to see it? You don't have the game. You say you don't have the game. Why would you want to see it?
So Rodriguez continuing to manage distance beautifully tonight. He's got his kicking game on point.
He's so long. So Yair uses those kicks to not only brutalize you, but to maintain space. He's a well-rounded mixed martial artist. He's really improved in the wrestling, but ultimately, the kicking game will always be what defines Yair.
10 seconds now to go in the round. McGregor's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Round 3 next. All right, good news is the round is over. Bad news, Rodriguez. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Welcome to the kingdom. Welcome to the kingdom.
You okay? Good?
Third round underway.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Oh my fucking god, man. Shit.
Savage, bro.
Oh my god, man. He's talking to me and shit.
All right, so how about the effort out of Yair?
Look at him. He said, see, that's why you lost. That's why I didn't want to show you the leaderboard. Just based off the way you type in, right? I already knew you was a goofy. I mean, anybody else, I would have showed them it easily. Everybody knows me, but you, nah, 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 nah. Mm-mm. I'm like Professor X. You know what I mean? Welcome to the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the kingdom. If you don't know who Professor X is, I don't know who he is either. You know what I'm saying?
Ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms.
Well, when you see Adesanya work on the feet, it's no wonder he's drawn comparisons to the great Anderson Silva, as he is so fond of saying, I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. Defensively responsible, Sean Strickland, as usual, with that right guard high, champ.
Yeah, right hand where it needs to be, left hand's down, but he's constantly kind of showing you his shoulders, fighting you in that Philly shell type of stance.
Nice right cross from Strickland. He is far more heavy-handed than people realize.
People don't want to give him credit for his high-level boxing. Sean Strickland fights that Philly shell, but when he sees an opportunity, he drops that right hand on you, and he can put you down.
Man, walked right into that head kick a moment ago.
Oh no!
There it is again,
that was so.
Sean Strickland
that was so slow.
For his opponent.
I mean, it's one of his best weapons. It's a very stingy weapon. He doesn't just throw it for the sake of throwing it. He throws it when he knows he can make it count. Tonight, he's made it count.
All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy.
Both fighters put a lot of weight on that front foot, but an outstanding striking matchup thus far.
Well, they both had success here. A lot of different looks. The contact.
Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He got him hurt very badly. Hey, now he has to find one more strike in the night.
All right, late round one. How about his leg kicks tonight? My word.
I mean, this guy is fighting a wonderful fight. It looks like a kickboxing matchup. Did a great job of just chopping wood, and that slows him down.
All right, well, he told us in the fighter meeting he didn't want to be known for his toughness, and yet again, here we are talking about him absorbing a bunch of damage to that thigh.
He's having to rely on it. Once again, it's become his calling card. And when you are known to be tough, that's a problem. You got to be more technical. Right now, he needs to find a way to change his fight, because if it continues to play out the way that it has to this point, he's going to get finished.
Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he starts to feel those at the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body. Even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet, at some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
Round two is next. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Strickland's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
Big shot to the head.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Adesanya's off to a great start in this second round, pressing forward, not unlike what we saw in round one. All right, so I don't have to tell the viewers the bruising on that thigh is getting more problematic by the minute. He just hasn't had any answer for that weapon tonight.
He hasn't had any answers. I mean, he hasn't done anything to try and deter his opponent from throwing leg kicks. He has not countered. He has not checked. He has not done anything to make him think twice about throwing his kick, and that is why he finds himself in this situation.
Man, that was a nasty uppercut there.
Another big shot to the head.
Adesanya out of that classic kickboxing stance. Man, I'm not sure he knows. Well, DC, I'm no kickboxer, but safe to say he's found that kickboxing zone here tonight.
Yeah, he's found that flow state. The guy is just fighting at a level that I don't even know he expected.
If you're new to the channel, welcome to the kingdom.
All right, with the official decision now, we send it into Bruce Buffer.
Let's go, Mighty Mouse.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
On July 3rd, 1978, an American baby boy was born. As American as they get. A man, happy birthday to the boy John N.
I appreciate that. I was born at the Boston Lying-in Hospital in Boston, Massachusetts, and you know I'm an identical twin, and people always say, oh, who's older? And I always tell them I wasn't going to lose the first race of my life. 1-0 out of the chute. 1-0 older than my twin brother. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Block that punch.
All right, early round one action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He hasn't landed anything. He's going to empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight when it's not working.
Feints with a right punch. His corner's calling for those feints. Nice job by Perez.
massive elbow lands from the clinch.
Checks the leg kick. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs. Looking really good so far in round one. You can't let him get much more locked in than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Well, we've seen it time and time again. When he does get locked in, he is hell on wheels. This is going to be a problem for his opponent.
Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. The dude better start tucking his elbow.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Nice jab there by Perez. Oh, that's a nice lead hook by the fighter there, and really doesn't need the jab to set it up.
I mean, there's no wind-up. He doesn't really show that he's coming. Everything is on point. This guy is really, really good.
Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're going to see him start to really show the effects of this body.
Ooh.
I love in fighters that makes that investment into the body early to get the dividends later in the fight.
Perez gets back up now. Well, largely he's painted a masterpiece here in round one. He gets those hands from that low stance to the target so quickly.
But look at the relaxation that he's showing in there. He's got great eyes, great defense, and he throws those punches so quick, and they come from an angle that you're not used to.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Perez's corner has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, so a high-level round there for him. We'll show you some of the action here, and you got to think the knockdown is going to be featured prominently here. Thought he might have had him out of there.
He thought he had him, but the guy's tough. The guy's durable. He has a fantastic chin. But he just...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the chicken sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, he is really starting to pick up where he left off in round one, getting that hook of his going here in round two. And as much as you want to credit the offensive fighter, the defensive fighter hasn't made anything in terms of a significant adjustment.
Well, he's trying to defend himself in the base type of defense, high guard. But now his opponent is just wrapping that hook around his arms to land over and over again. Now it's up to him to recognize, to change the defenses or do something different in his approach. That was beautiful, John. He set it up beautifully.
Well, if you have ever found the zone on a basketball court as a shooter, you know what this man is feeling right now. He's got all the skills flowing tonight.
It's happened for me a number of occasions where the basketball hoop looks 6 feet tall. I mean, this guy tonight looks like he can put a basketball in an ocean and he can hit a takedown from a mile away. He looks amazing.
Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge, huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be a stationary target, so even if the feet aren't moving, you got to be ready to slip that head at a moment's notice.
All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land a lot of swelling upstairs.
Oh, man! He's hurt bad! Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him. Oh! And these dudes, when they come together and they land something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, MMA is a constant exercise exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Well, fighter toughness on full display here. That head kick landed flush.
He's tough until he's not. He better stop taking shots like that.
Oh, he gets absolutely torched on the feet again.
Every time he hits him, he seems to hurt him. It's unbelievable.
Oh, trying to hold his own here.
This is his game. He likes to control his opponent's posture with that collar tie and land those nice elbows around the guard.
Oh, elbows landing in bunches. Now you gotta cover up. 10 minutes now. All right, there's the end of the round, and what a round it was for him. 2 knockdowns there. I'm not sure if the opposite corner's going to throw out.
I mean, they've got to look at it, right? They've got to look at their fighter, and sometimes you have to save your fighter from himself.
Right.
He's always going to get up. He showed that, but he has been outclassed in round number 1. He has to either change something or show his coaches that he is going to do something different, or they can't sit back up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway.
You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that. Hey, this dude is lost. He thinks that his mom's out for Thanksgiving, but no, you're in the middle of the octagon, dude. Get your hands up.
And back to his feet. Oh, and another shot for good measure.
He cannot keep taking these hard shots to the head. Oh!
Oh! Big right hand there.
Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness!
Take a bow, young man.
Yo! Wow! That was nasty!
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 17 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are underway with this stand-up-only fight. As we remind you of the rule set here, no grappling or wrestling of any type. Fighters also cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. May the best man win.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are ready to go here at the start of round one for this stand-up-only event. So grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any type. We also point out fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the ground. Let's see if the combatants play by the rules here as our first round gets underway. Royval's shot is blocked. Royval traditionally fights like a bat out of hell, a little bit measured here, working off the jab.
I love Royval's style. I love his aggressiveness. I love how he likes to get forward. I love how he likes to paw with that lead hand to try to hit you with the jab. Royval is very high level.
So moments ago, you may have seen that uppercut got through, and his opponent's going to pay for it. Oh, masterful job by him controlling the range, another punch lands. A lot of weaponry for the mile-high Melissa's Royval. He goes to the uppercut effectively there.
It's his best strike. He does a good job with all of his punches, but that uppercut is one that we have come to know we will see when Brandon Royval steps into the octagon.
What a wild start to this fight, unless, of course, you like defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line.
Royval's looking potent early in round one. Those hands look sharp. Timing and movement on point. He came to play tonight.
He's got to be careful. A few seconds ago, he got hit right now.
Tremendous instincts to land the counter with the uppercut.
Johnny caught him flush on that one.
Oh, nasty cut on his lip. Finally, round one action here. Nice job outstriking his opponent thus far.
I mean, right in his face with that beautiful peekaboo style. Head off the center line. Hey, these are giving me Mike Tyson vibe. Wow. From the 80s. Yeah, the guy looks amazing.
Oh, another head snapper there as Royval again lands the uppercut.
The uppercut of Royval has been something to watch tonight.
He's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now, but if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Oh, that's the biggest shot of the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Great first round out of the flyweights. Round two coming up. All right, that's the end of the round. All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round, perhaps.
Ready. Ready.
All right, round two. Royval's uppercut is blocked.
That's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, beautiful combination. I thought you quit so. A little three-piece and a soft drink there.
And that soft drink is nice, too. Oh, he hurt him.
Could be the beginning of the end here. Now a leg kick.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Oh!
And that will do it.
Holy smokes.
No judges leave this time around.
Wow.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 58 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Brandon Royval.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
Ready. Good.
All right, first round is underway, and of course, one thing that jumped off the page on the tail of the tape, the obvious discrepancy in reach. How does that play into a strategy? That remains to be seen. We've seen fighters who have an edge in reach, but they haven't always gotten the better of the striking exchanges. Let's see if he can employ the jab and keep his opponent on the outside. How about the motor on Piotr Jan, DC? He is just in perpetual forward motion, never giving his opponent any opportunity to catch his breath. Piotr Jan is technical and sound a boxer as really we have in the UFC, doing good work here.
Yeah, he does a great job with his lead hand, John. He's a guy that tries to build. He's a guy that tries to collect information. And lead hand goes out there to kind of get what you're going to do, and then he responds. Jan is phenomenal.
Man, pinpoint left hand just landed a moment ago. Man, that lead hook is on point and potent at that.
Well, it's just a great punch. It's one of his best skills. He's so good at finding that lead hook. And to this point, he has been able to do it multiple times in this round.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Oh, man, looks like he ate another body shot there.
Oh!
Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it right in the midsection. He's got to start to tuck those elbows, or he's going to really struggle with that down stretch.
Cardio and the conditioning at Piotr Jan is just absurd. I mean, this fight has just been a great showcase for him in all respects of mixed martial arts. Oh, nice deception there. Looks a lot like the beginning of the end. So 41 total strikes unofficially have landed for Piotr Jan. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you.
O'Malley's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. Oh, you can see that coming from a mile away. Jan's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now after that round. O'Malley's eye is really looking pretty bad after those 5 minutes. We'll see what the cut may. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You okay? Good?
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmaker did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. Even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
And there it is, right cross lands yet again for Sean O'Malley.
I mean, Sean O'Malley continues to throw this strike because his opponent's not stopping it. So why not throw it over and over again?
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither's... Oh, right off the block, he lands the counter.
Oh, he stunned him there, John. That one rocked him a bit. Oh, just opening up on it now.
Strong outside leg kick. Really starting to get that hook going here in round two. Very efficient with that weapon. And a left hook. Oh! Man, he still fights back. Just over 3 minutes to go. O'Malley's tough as it gets, but that downright nasty at this point in time, and you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively, he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively, he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent. Not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head and the activity and the awareness of this fighter. That was beautiful. Great setup, great precision, and now he adds the opponent hurt.
Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Oh, uppercut. Punch got blocked there. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early. He blocked that punch.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Oh, he connects there. Oh, man, look what that one body shot did to his opponent.
That showed you the power in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, O'Malley's eye may not recover, folks. You can see the visible damage. It is nearly completely swollen shut at this point in time. Referee is watching things closely. I wouldn't be surprised, candidly, if the doctor stops the fight here between rounds.
Good. Good.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecard's going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to lose. Well, when you prep the way that he's prepped, you walk into a meeting and speak the way that he did. And his performance is showing that this wasn't just talk, he's all action.
Oh, that left thigh now really starting to swell. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy.
Oh, that I think his eyes might have crossed.
His eyes crossed, they rolled back in his head. This dude is hurt.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just don't know. Oh, my goodness, he's beating him up.
Back to his feet. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight. Oh!
goodness, what a fight. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Well, he did not get the...
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so as we get this stand-up only fight underway, just a quick reminder on the rule set: no grappling or wrestling of any type, and fighters also cannot follow up with ground strikes on the canvas. So if you knock your opponent down, you cannot follow up with strikes. Very important to point that out here at the beginning of round one. Early round action here. Captain Hook lands on the kickboxer. Beautifully timed and placed there, and a strong way to start on the feet.
Kickboxers love the high guard. The way to fight the high guard is to throw things around the side. That hook is a very good shot that can land against a guy with that tight high guard.
Joshua Van pressing forward with that lead hand, trying to find an angle.
Yeah, and always moving forward into your real classic boxing stance. Very heavy on his feet, but constantly pressing.
Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs, no good if it doesn't land.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a game plan, but if it's not landing, he's got to be careful not to get countered because he's overextending him so much. If he gets countered, he may go to sleep.
That is a beautiful body kick.
Beautiful body kick. You better tuck that elbow. Oh, they both threw really hard.
All right, so another nice strike to the thigh, some bruising starting to develop, and that could render his opponent a one-legged fighter here down the line.
And it'll take some time. It'll take some time when you land it there. But trust me, when you can bend that leg with those leg kicks, you can really start to see your opponent having difficulties moving. Right now, we're at step one.
Well, his corner's getting frustrated now. He just got touched with that lead hook to the head again.
That was a beautiful shot. You know, it comes at him so fast. At times, it's very tough to see because there's no windup for this guy. It's one of his best punches.
Oh, man. Punches in bunches, and what a way to capstone that combination.
Man, look at that. That last shot, J.A., was real clean.
All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep feinting out little punches with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round.
ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. Landed a solid punch there. Outside of that lead leg, the left thigh really showing signs of bruising now. Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Royval.
Oh, he blocked that punch.
They're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Oh! So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste his opportunity. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Man, Royval just so comfortable in combat, high guard, trying to find a home for that jab.
Yeah, impressive, full.
What a shot there. He's lucky his head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know, they still haven't found.
Oh, huge kick to the leg. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the game.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded.
Oh, my goodness. And point uppercut there.
That was nasty. He's got his opponent real bad. Now he got
up. The question is for how long? We got to fight through 10. All right, so what a round it was for. Multiple knockdowns. Oh, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best. He loaded it up. He threw it straight. He threw it long. And over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
5 minutes to go. Oh, and the high kick lands. Controlling the pace with his myriad offensive weapons, and he found the flow state early, right? It's hard for mixed martial arts athletes to consistently find that zone, that flow state. Ian Shot we talked about it all the time. He has found it. If he stays in that zone, it's going to be a real issue for the fighter on the other side. Van's bruise on that thigh certainly bears watching. That looks about as bad. Oh!